Alright, I think I'm live. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Cool. Alright, looks like you guys can hear me. How's it going? It's been a couple days. What, Thursday? It's like my last stream. A bunch of people. HRE animations, Estinxon, Marble Sphere, Burundian Ball, Pete, Geography Nerd, Godzilla, Red Halo, Clover. How's it going, guys? Sergeep. Alright, I'm gonna blast this out to the Discord. Let's see. Today's what? 28th? Yeah. Whoa, hold on. Okay. There we go. So, have a good morning stream. I've got my coffee. I'm still kind of dead. I woke up 20 minutes ago, so bear with me here. Sam2, did I see your watermark suggestion in Discord? I did not. Could you ping me in Discord? Lucas, welcome. I'm doing well. How are you? Thoughts on the flag of Sagaki? Sagalo? The Sagalo. Sagalo flag. Google it. I'm not seeing one. Oh, is this real? Oh, it's just a Russian flag with a yellow X on it. It's alright. Nothing special. French Fish, you're awake at 2:45 in the morning? You're crazy. I was up until 4 last night, so... what are we doing today? I made a comic last night that I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to post it to the subreddit. I think now is actually a good time to post to the subreddit. But I was hit by inspiration last night. And that's why I was up until 4 in the morning. I started drawing at like 2. It was like 2 in the morning, and I was going to bed, and then I had a great idea for a comic. Booted my computer back up, and then I banged this out. So let's take a look. Well, it works. Thanks for the help. Couldn't have done it without you. Glad to help. Now you'll help me build one too, right? You're gonna help me build one, right? So this is a pretty simple comic. It's based on the Anakin Padme meme. I'm sure you guys have seen that, right? Mm-hmm. The joke here is that or I guess the historical background here is that the UK collaborated with the US on the Manhattan Project to develop the first nuclear weapon, and sent a lot of their information to the US, and then like right after the war ended, I think like 1946. The U.S. ceased all cooperation on nuclear energy and nuclear weapons with every country, including the United Kingdom and Canada, for about 7 years or so. And I think once the U.S. developed their own independent nuclear weapon, they and the U.S. restarted nuclear cooperation. So I'm going to post this, I think. That mushroom cloud is clean. Yeah, I spent most of the time was spent drawing the mushroom cloud. Came out well, I think. Alright, you guys ping me in Discord. Pete, you want that to be a sticker? Proposals for the channel. Do you think we should add a more prominent watermark on YouTube Shorts, like Polandball Seal Quality? Nintendo Seal Quality helped weed out bootlegs from official games, so I feel like a Polandball Seal Quality can do the same. I don't know. I mean, I think like for all of the videos that we put out, we have our little watermark. Maybe not a watermark, but we have our logo. All right, I think I'm gonna post this on the subreddit real quick. I'm gonna call this Atomic Betrayal. I think. Let's see, last post on the subreddit was 6 hours ago. Is that a good time? Let's see. Best subreddit time post, Polandball. Sunday's usually not a great day to post, just because it's Sunday, right? But Polandball is slightly different. Maybe if I wait like 13 minutes, I can post it. Polandball has a lot of Europeans. Most subreddits are more American. So because Polandball has a lot more Europeans than the normal subreddit, it's okay to post a little bit earlier in the day, US time anyway. So Atomic Betrayal was the name, not Atomic Trail. And Vita, how's it going? You like how the monocle from the UK acts like an eye on the comic? Yeah, that's one of my favorite things about Polandball is that it's not a rule, but if someone's wearing glasses, sunglasses, or a monocle, you can have it move as if it were an eye. Socials Mango Tree. Does anyone remember this channel before the crappy shorts? We haven't put out that many shorts. Like 2 or 3, and I think they're great. They're animations. What's wrong with them? Alright. Maybe we can draw some of the, Here, let me pull up the chat's portraits. We've done a lot of these in recent weeks, I guess. What was the last one we did? Geography Nerd. That was creepy. Sinister, how's it going? Let's see. Pete, this is pretty simple. Do the map. And Vita, did I ever draw you? I thought I did. Oh, no, I never did. Wow, okay. Yeah, I should draw Vita. Vita's been here for a long time. Let's do that real quick, just because I think you got a pretty simple one. What's your YouTube handle? See if I can find it. Filters. Channel. Yeah, there's a lot of channels named Vita. I guess it's a very common name. Oh, I found it. Wait, this is sick. Desktop. One second. Okay. Let's draw this real quick. This is Finland. Oops. We'll have to make space. Can I draw Suriname? Have I ever drawn Suriname? Jay, nearby attention. What criterion should you get to fulfill to be in the family? Are there no barriers? You just show up more often? I can add you. And then, yeah, like if people show up more often, I'm more likely to see that they've been here a while. And I'll draw them. Jay, nearby attention. Added you to the list. Cosmo07. Do I have you on the list? I don't think I do. Let's do it. Why does the size of each ball vary? I don't know. Just sort of worked out that way. Ben Cog, good morning. Suriname has Goliath spiders. How big is a Goliath spider? Are they bigger than tarantulas? Oh, it is a tarantula. It's the largest spider in the world by mass, 175 grams, 6.2 ounces. Body length of up to 13 centimeters, or 5.1 inches. Second to the giant huntsman spider by leg span. Thanks, I hate it. I absolutely hate spiders, they're terrifying. Don't spam in the chat, please. Ambitha, you drew your profile picture in MS Paint? Very good. Here, let's, here, whoop. Come on. I'm gonna pull you down here. Let's give it a shot. This is a good warm-up drawing for me, since I'm still kind of not awake, you know? How was everybody's weekend? Anybody do anything cool? That's not a bad ball. Very first drawing, not a bad ball. I'm gonna flip it horizontally though. Okay. I like the eyes. Saw your friends yesterday. What did I do yesterday? Oh, I did a lot of drawing. I was working on PNN yesterday. I'm like 70% done with the next episode of Polandball News. Whoa. And then I drew that comic. Kept me up way too late. Oops. Did schoolwork. Stayed inside, going insane. So satisfying when you could get a good ball in the first stroke. True. His forehead's too big. It's a 5 head. I like drawing the Nordic cross. It's very simple, elegant flag design, you know? What pen size am I using? I'm using 2 pixel and 3 pixel for the outline of the ball and then 2 pixel for finer details. Eyes. We'll do a little bit of shading at the very end. Oh, you know what? Let's try this again. Thinner lines. Like that. Okay, that's better. How did I sleep? I slept all right. I've actually not been sleeping well recently. I've been waking up a lot in the middle of the night. So last night was okay. I just didn't get enough sleep, you know? All right, let's do the hat. I like the hat. Is this like a special type of hat? So this forehead is huge. Fortunately, effectively fix it because Let's bring this down more. Whoops. Oh, whoops, I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Hat. Yeah, okay. I think that's good. Black outline. The fluff the top. Okay, cool. Sinister, you have big news about your country. The Iranian president visited Sri Lanka last week. Interesting. Do Sri Lanka and Iran have good relations? One awesome. Your accent has been getting thicker for some reason. That's a weird thing to happen, isn't it? Normally people's accents don't really change once they've got one, you know? I actually think I need to bring this down more. Okay, let's do the scarf underneath the hat. Oh, and there's more hat on the right side. Okay. A little bit thicker over here. Okay, I like it. Just merge all these layers. Easy. Will the next PNN episode cover anything about Anzac Day? No, it won't. You're sounding more southern. Interesting. Prussian Media, can I rate your comic on Discord? Yeah, let's take a look. Can you ping me? Oh, I found it. The World War I comic. I think you got the Russian flag wrong. Here, we'll put it up on stream. Surrender Russia. Dang it, what do we do about Lenin? Stop fighting, they will stop fighting us. I think you got the flag of the Russian Empire wrong. I think the blue needs to go above the red. But otherwise, this is a good start. You can try using actual text instead of writing it hand-drawn. But I mean, it looks fine, actually, the text. I like how the Soviet Union is drawn in this third panel. Or, yeah, third panel, the small one on the right. And then the rifle, see how there's like, oh, there's a lot of anti-aliasing in this, in the comic. So if you're like turning images, you want to make it look pixelated, not sort of Anti-Elias. And Vita, can I rate your PBA art? Yeah. Can I show it on stream? I assume I can, right? Let's go. Polandball art. What was the name of your entry? There's a Polandball art contest going on right now, and it's absolutely fantastic. I don't know if you guys check the Polandball art subreddit a lot. It's never been like the main thing that I look at in the Polandball community, but there's some absolutely fantastic stuff that's been entered. It's I think the contest this month was to make a black and white comic. You can have real people in comics, Square Webtoon. That's totally fine. NICD? Is that what you called it? Oh, it's not for the Reddit? Oh, okay. I mean, that's fine then. But I mean, if that's supposed to be Russia, I would fix the colors. It's called Panorama. Let's take a look. Oh, I actually already upvoted this. What do you know? This is gorgeous. Here, let's pull it up. Oh, it won't let me. Why won't it let me do it? There's some sort of weird error when I try and, yeah, it won't let me import it into Photoshop, but, and Vita, it's gorgeous. I absolutely love it. If you go to the Polandball art subreddit and search for Panorama, it's the 23rd entry right now. That's Anvita's entry to the contest. It's Panama with a sun in the background. It's really good. I love it. Oh, here, maybe I can try and import from the Discord. Yeah, that worked. Okay. This is Anvita's entry. This is so good. And then this is Bob Mad. This is just something else you drew. Who are you? Who are these people? I mean, I like this. This is cool. I'm a sucker for space, so you'll put any kind of space content, I will upvote. Or I'll like. Norgy Ball, how's it going? Yeah, this is good. All right. But yeah, Anvita's entry, again, for the Polandball art contest this month. I think the rule was just to make a black and white comic. So this is great. I love his hat. Really, really, really good. All right, let's finish profile picture. Oh no. Photoshop crashed. There we go. Is it showing again? Yeah, it looks like it's right. Okay. Do the white lines on top of the hat. So we got 3 lines there. The void. It was probably because I kept trying to open that one file that I downloaded from Reddit, the Envita's picture, and it kept giving me an error. It probably just piled up and then just blew up. Here. Okay, and then on the other side. Here, and then... use 1 pixel here to do all like the fine details. Okay, cool. Am I gonna shade it? Yeah, I'm gonna shade this. Am I missing any of the details? I think that's it. I think I just need to do the shading now. Oh. And then 3 pixel over there. No, let's do 2 pixel for the bottom part of the scarf. Who am I going to vote for in the 2024 election? I'm going to vote for Joe Biden. I already voted for him in the Democratic primary. Donald Trump is a colossal fucking idiot. And he's a jerk. No shot I would ever vote for him. I voted for Biden in the last election, too. I've never voted for a Republican in my life for any position. It's just fundamentally at odds with what I believe in. Let's bring this down a little bit. We'll do an election stream. That should be fun. On November, whatever it is. Both are horrible options. Totally disagree. I think Biden's been a perfectly decent president. The problem is that partisan media will always claim that whoever the incumbent is either great or is either bad. Depending on, the partisan slant of the media, right? It's always like that. Random thing happened on Anzac Day. Was the sign went flying and almost hit someone. Was it windy or something? Albert Thorne, how's it going? You're a socialist monarchist and you despise communism. Socialism and monarchism are pretty much at odds with each other. It's interesting. Alright, let's do some shading. I want to do a little bit of shading around the eyes. Just a little bit. It's a bad thing, though. Even though Trump was a horrible president, he will probably win this election. No, I disagree. Remember, the media has a vested interest in making you watch it, right? Or read it. Because the media makes money by selling advertising space to advertisers, right? They only make money when people are on their website or watching, TV and watching commercials, okay? If they didn't play up how close the election was going to be, people wouldn't watch it, right? They turn every single race into a horse race. It's good for their bottom line. They have no interest in actually presenting the race as it is, right? And remember, polls don't matter. It's a very common saying in politics that the only poll that matters is the one on election day. I absolutely do not agree that Trump is going to win. I think he has structural weaknesses that he can't overcome. He's got a rock-solid 40-45% of the electorate that will always vote for him no matter what. But that's not enough to win. You know, you've got to win in the right states. He has a terrible ground game in the states that he needs to win, right? Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania are going to be the most important states in this election. Historically, Democrats have done well there. They've done well there in the past 6 or 7 years or so. And the issue over abortion has only made it better for Democrats in the past year and a half or 2 years since Roe v. Wade was overturned. I don't think Trump is going to win, but I think he's going to make a big stink about it, just like he did last time. Because he's a would-be dictator, you know. Wisconsin, am important. True. Albert Thorne, Polandball got you into country balls? That's great. We're always glad that there's new blood in Polandball. No. Do not take polls seriously. The best thing that polls are good for now is to see trends, right? Like, if the same pollster, you see the poll, the numbers change, like, over time, that's good information. The poll numbers themselves are basically useless. Polling has been broken for a long time, since 2015, 2016, when they didn't really match up with what we were seeing happening at the national level. Because, for a number of reasons. One, it's very hard to get an accurate slice of the electorate through polling anyway, just because you have selection bias, right? There are polls at their most fundamental level, they poll people who answer polls, right? Not everybody answers polls, right? Like, it's just, it's very obvious when you think about it, but that's how it works, right? So the person who is likely to answer a poll is not necessarily what the median or the average voter is like, you know? On top of that, young people don't answer phone calls from people that they don't know, from numbers that they don't know. I never do. I've never been asked to respond to a poll, ever. It's possible I was called by a pollster at one point, but I wouldn't know because I don't answer phone numbers that I don't know. So it's hard to get, like, people under the age of 40 don't answer phone calls from numbers that they don't know. I think stream died for a second there. What else was I saying? There's a couple more points here. So there were a number of studies done after 2016 because of Brexit and Trump's election that basically found that in certain countries, particularly the UK and the United States, conservative or more conservative voters were less likely to actually answer pollsters honestly because they have a built-in distrust of the media, right? Someone from the New York Times calls you and you're someone who, like, loves Fox News and you love the brain rot that you get from conservative media, you're not going to answer them honestly because you think of the New York Times as being a dishonest organization, a liberal institution, whatever, right? So you don't answer honestly. So it's hard, like, you can't get good information from that, you know? So don't trust the polls. Polls they're bad. Let's do one more layer of shading. $15. And this came out well. Maybe a little bit of shading here. No, you guys, mark my words. Trump is not going to win. If I'm wrong, you can clown on me. Teaching you more information in a live stream than your teacher would do in a year. It's more fun to learn from, like, a more interactive kind of setting, a more casual setting. Maybe not interactive, but more casual. The Poles are nice people, how dare you? True. I've been to Poland. I love Poland. Albert Thorne, you're British and you hate Brexit? Yeah, I hate Brexit too. I'm a huge simp for the EU. I think the EU is a beautiful institution. It's a great organization. It's not perfect, but it's great. You know? Taking a continent that was at war with itself for 2,000 years and unifying it is a beautiful thing. And the British people took it, not all the British people, but a majority of the British people took it for granted. They didn't know how good they had it. You're taking away from the stream. Don't trust the Poles. Yeah, Poles are not the only thing that matters. Don't give them undue attention. Is my point. They can only tell you so much. Trend lines are good to recognize, but that's about it. All right, and Vita, I think I'm done with this. I like how this came out. I think the scarf looks good. See, can I fit you up here? Let's take a look. The EU is amazing. So many parts of it are amazing, but you can't go into all the details right now. Yeah, I agree. I think the EU is great. It's got its problems. It's not as democratic as it could be, but that's because the national governments refuse to give up power to the EU to make it more democratic. It's because they want to preserve their own national power, you know? And Vita. So when people talk about the democratic deficit in the EU, they have to mention that, you know? Now let's move bioeditor a little bit over so we have some breathing room for Anvita. HRE Animations, thank you for the $2 donation. Just drop a like on that, please. Can I make a profile for your boy, Chetsomats? Yes, I can. I had him on the list, too. But, Anvita, this is the, here it is if you want to take a screenshot. I should post this today. We should do Manny as well. I think Manny's been on the list for... Yeah, Manny's at the very top of the list. Let's do Chetsomas and then Manny. Don't let me forget Manny. Where is HRE Animations? Do you have his YouTube handle? And Vita, thanks for joining. See you later. Have a great rest of your day. Let me take him off the list. He was on here somewhere. There he is. Doing Chetsomas. Plushmations. Let me take a look. YouTube. Let me know if this is the right one, HRE. Is this it? Alright, this is pretty cool. This should be fun to draw. This looks like a gun in the background. What kind of gun is this? Jadaz Raindrop, please draw you. I can add you to the list. Stop by the stream every now and then. And I'll eventually get to you. I've drawn a lot already. Let's see how many. A lot. This is like 40 or something. Maybe more. AP Bruh, thanks for joining. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, night. Oops. Okay, start Chetsomas. Oh, I didn't merge, here. Background. Okay. Chess Tomas. Am I pronouncing that correctly? I'm guessing it's like a matchup of Czech and Thomas. Or something like that. Chess Tomas. It is a cool name. And I need to post my comic before somebody else posts something in the Polandball subreddit. Victor Dama has the top 2 posts in subreddit right now. Great artist. Okay. Oh, that's not a good ball. The sunglasses will be fun to draw. You guys know that, but that's my favorite part of drawing any character in Polandball is getting to draw sunglasses. Monocles are fun too, but there aren't many characters that use monocles. It's basically just the UK and Hong Kong. And it's not always, like, I don't know if people still draw Hong Kong with it. Since, I mean, I guess if you just pick Hong Kong, like, Chinese absorption or whatever, you would do it with a monocle. I don't know, maybe you still do it. Alright, let's do the sunglasses. Let's do it in red. No, let's do it in purple. You have a slushy addiction? I have I drink a lot of fruit smoothies. It's a good way to get like your daily fruit intake. Good way to get a lot of fruit very quickly. I just buy like bags of mixed berries from Trader Joe's. Bananas. Blend it. Three pixels. Alright, cool. Manny to the max, send me your profile picture on Discord. Yes, please do. Provolone cheese is the best cheese. Provolone is good, like, just to have, like, on a sandwich or something. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like provolone. But there are better cheeses out there. There are a million different types of cheeses. Go try more before you say that provolone is the best cheese, because I promise you it's not. Trader Joe's is cool and all, but you don't get the hype. Yeah, I agree. I think Trader Joe's is actually pretty bad. I just go because it's the nearest grocery store to me, and it's also cheap. So, like, there's 2 grocery stores near me. One of them is Trader Joe's. A quart of milk is $2.50 from $2.50 from Trader Joe's. The other grocery store, it's $4.50. So I'm not going to pay almost twice as much for fucking milk. You know? It's crazy. But apparently all the milk in the US has bird flu in it now too, which is pretty cool. So see you guys in the next pandemic. We've had one pandemic, yes, but what about second pandemic? It would be pretty bad if we did have another one. Because that would mean that we're doing something wrong, you know? I mean, humanity's doing a lot of things wrong, but... I think that's pretty good. Red. Blue, white on top. Let's do the sunglasses. But yeah, like the Trader Joe's cult, I genuinely do not understand. Trader Joe's has, I think, the worst produce of any major like supermarket chain that I've been to in the U.S. Really, really terrible. So I don't understand it. It's also always crowded, like disgustingly crowded. There's so goddamn many people. Every time I go. And it's awful. It gives me such bad anxiety every time I go. And like the worst thing is, this is a huge pet peeve of mine. People who have absolutely no not self-awareness, spatial awareness, you know? Like people who have their shopping cart and they're just standing in the middle of an aisle blocking the entire aisle and people can't move past them and they have no idea that they're doing it, right? Like, it's just being that oblivious in public is, I think, I don't know if you guys feel this way, but whenever I'm in public, I'm very aware of like the physical space that I'm occupying, right? Because I don't want to inconvenience people by blocking access to something, right? So it's such an alien thing for me to even imagine someone not being aware of the physical space that they're occupying and inconveniencing people. Trader Joe's is too small and crowded. Yeah, exactly. Man, you guys got me started. I hate Trader Joe's. I absolutely despise it. Costco is good because of the food court. I do like Costco. But there's only one in the city. And I don't go because it's pretty far. Here in France, it's 1728, 528. France is, I guess, 6 hours ahead of me. And I think the UK is 5 hours ahead. Oh, the White House Correspondents' Dinner was last night. Do you guys know that? Do I like Paris? Yeah, I love Paris. I tell people this, that the only place that I would move, like at the drop of a hat, if someone like came up to me today and offered me like a life in Paris with the same standard of living that I have now, it's the only place I would say yes without any hesitation. I would absolutely move to Paris in a heartbeat. I love France, and I love Paris. Pull this down a little bit. Do you live in Paris, Bob? J-Daz? Oh, you always miss my streams because you're 5 hours ahead? Okay. Yeah, I need to make a concerted effort to do more of the morning streams on the weekend, because that's the only time I can do morning streams. Because I have to work like an idiot during US working hours. Oh yeah, so the White House Correspondents' Dinner was last night. The White House Correspondents' Dinner is put on by the White House Press Correspondents Association, I believe. And it's an annual dinner that they host every year in Washington. And it's like a big thing for all of the journalists that cover the White House. So all the news organizations are there. A bunch of celebrities go. And it's headlined by a comedian every year. The president usually shows up. Trump very famously did not go. He's like the first president since Nixon or something who didn't go. You know, because he doesn't like being made fun of because he's very thin-skinned. It's usually pretty funny because it's, I mean, if you like politics, it's a lot of political jokes, which I like, so... I have no idea what kind of gun this is, but... I think I can make the sunglasses a little darker. Yeah, that looks better. But yeah, I just got a notification on my phone from the New York Times about how apparently Colin Jost, I forget how to pronounce his name. He was on Saturday Night Live. He headlined it. Colin Jost, I think. They were saying that most of his jokes fell flat. That goes bang. True. Working is cringe. Stay with Polandball 24/7. I mean, that's the dream, man. But I need like 1,000 more or 1,000 times as many viewers as we have now. You know. Random fact: there's a Bob Ross energy drink. It's called Bob Ross Positive Energy Drink. Oh, I have to look this up. Bob Ross Positive Energy Drink. Amazon. 4.2 stars. $7 though. I've never drank an energy drink in my life. I've like had a sip of Red Bull and it was disgusting. I didn't finish it. I'd rather have my coffee. All right. Let's do some shading. Maybe I'll watch it. Yeah, so the White House Correspondents' Dinner, there's usually a comedian who headlines it, and then the president usually gives does like a bit as well. Like a stand-up bit. You think the weapon is an RPG-7 that fired its rocket? Oh, okay. Wait, the gun is a VS-58? VS-58. Oh, a VS-58 looks like an AK. Or a VZ-58. Yeah, this just looks like a Czech AK-47. Oh well, we'll just keep it the way that he has it in his profile picture. Since I already merged it. Shading. Something like that. Okay. Make sure I'm spelling it right. The S is blue. This A is blue. The Z, T, and the M are red. Let's make it future medium. Should we check? Make it bold, maybe? Okay. This came out well. Let's move over here. Actually, can we fit him near HRE animations? Yeah, I'm gonna put your friend next to you. HRE. I'm gonna move Pyro. Move Pyro over here. Fill this in. There we go. All right. There it is at 100%. Imagine if you got blessed by collage drawing skills next. Well, I just added you to today, Jay. I need to do Manny, and then I'll probably work on something else. I want to, Here, I'm going to post my comic to the subreddit. Where'd it go? So this comic, I think I'm going to post this now, if you guys want to check it out. How many people on the subreddit right now? Whatever. I'm going to do it. Atomic Betrayal. Submitted. Go check it out. r/Polandball. Atomic Betrayal. Just posted it. Don't forget to drop a like on the stream as well. Alright, Manny. Manny, we're going to draw next. Channel. How do I... What's your... Into the max 3x's. Okay. Oh, damn. This is great. I don't even want to draw yours, Manny. Yours is, like, better than what I would do. Oh, check out Manny's profile picture. This is sick. This is cool as hell. I can't... Oh, alright. You know what? I'll give it my best shot. This is so cool. The aviator helmet, hat, and goggles. And the aviator's glasses. This is so cool. Why does the UK's monocle move with his eyes? It's Polandball physics. Whoops. Another user drew it for you? You don't have to if I want to? No, I'm going to do it. Unless you want me to do something else. I just think this is gorgeous already. There have been a few profile pictures that other people have drawn, either themselves or someone else has drawn for them, that are better than what I've done. So, I mean, part of the fun for me is just, one, I get to interact with you guys. It makes it a more interactive stream. But I also get practice drawing a lot more things that I wouldn't normally draw. So drawing your profile pictures makes me a better artist, you know? We know how to advertise a YouTube channel, just hack the Las Vegas sphere. That would work. It would do it. I would definitely do it. Yeah, go check out the comic that I just posted on r/Polandball. Sort by new. Should be top. Yeah, let's do the eyes. Nobody looks bad in aviators. This is so good. Whoops. You can add something different. You don't have to worry about the background. Oh, I'll do the background. The background's the easy part. It's the hat that's going to be a little tricky, but I want to do it. It'll be fun. Let me get the right colors for the US. Conveniently have this comic open. Wow, brand new Karl comic. That's pretty cool. I should go to r/Polandball and upvote it. There's one person who would look bad in aviators. That's the orange politician. I mean, he would probably get his fake tan on it, you know? How am I doing today? I'm doing well. How are you, Jacob? Oh, let me get the red as well. I mean, this looks... Man, this looks sick. I love it. I loved, like, the classic aviator look. Like, World War II era aviators. It's so cool. Did you guys see the video yesterday of a Ukrainian Yak-52, which is a two-seat propeller trainer aircraft? It shot down a Russian Orlan drone yesterday. So apparently the Ukrainians jury-rigged a trainer propeller aircraft with a gun on the back, and then the person who was in the back seat shot it down with a machine gun. Absolutely wild. Incredible. Prop planes are back, baby. Damn, this is coming out really well. I really like this so far. This is gonna be one of my favorites. You're playing into like my historical interests with this aviator profile picture. Let's do the stars. Let's hide the eyes. Let's do the stars. There. Let's make it a little bit smaller so I can fit 3 stars. My grandfather was in the U.S. Army Air Corps in 1945. He was stationed in San Diego toward the end of the war because he had just turned 18 in like early 1945. So the war was sort of like, it was winding down, you know? So he never got deployed, but he would often tell a story about how he was like a flight engineer or something for... Oh, whoops, I'm not doing this right. Hold on. This is all wrong. He was a flight engineer, or training to be a flight engineer, and he would start up the engines on the B-29s bombers. Pretty cool. One of my favorite World War II planes, B-29. I think my favorite World War II plane was the P-51 Mustang. Grandfather lore. One of your grandfathers was in the army. He went to Korea. The Forgotten War. Do you guys have any favorite World War II era planes or tanks, ships? I love the P-51 Mustang. That's my favorite plane of World War II. Absolutely gorgeous plane. Okay, let's put the eyes back on. This is actually coming out pretty well. I'm proud of myself for how well it's come out so far. All right, let's do the hat. The MPT Terminator. Isn't that like a... That's like a modern IFE, right? Or AFE? You like biplanes? P-51 Spitfire. Spitfire is solid. Gorgeous plane. The German jet? Oh yeah, the Messerschmitt Me-262. First operational combat fighter. That's a cool plane. But it came about too late to make a difference for Germany in the war. Which is a good thing for, you know, humanity that Germany lost. You know, hot take. Nazi Germany was bad, actually. Alright, let's do the hat. This might take a little while for me to figure out. Once again, I'm famously not great at hats. Okay, okay. It's alright. And one more. Okay, that's not bad. There's hope. Trace the top of the ball. I need to work out. I haven't worked out yet today. I normally do it in the morning. But I hadn't streamed for you guys in a while, so I wanted to stream. I'm glad I did, because this is a super awesome profile picture, and it's really fun to draw. Lana, your great-grandfather is still alive? That's crazy. My great-grandfathers had died long before I was born. Great-grandparents. My maternal grandfather lived to be 102 years old. He was my longest-lived grandfather, or grandparent. So I got to know him fairly well, which I'm very thankful for. But I hope I got his genes. He was good. Right up until 102, his mind was still there, you know? That's the important thing, right? Alright, let's see. There's like a line that goes up like this. There's another strap that goes on top. Let's do orange, maybe? Like, these aviator hats, like this whole getup, it looks so much cooler than the, you know, like, the F-35 helmet, which is like super advanced, don't get me wrong, it's like, it's cool, but This is better drip. For sure. Also, like the World War II era uniforms that the U.S. had in Europe, I thought looked great. Your great-grandmother looked 103, was pretty healthy. That's wild. Great-grandparents died at 98. Grandmother died at 101. Yeah, cherish the time that you have with your grandparents. Yeah, I'm drawing profile pictures right now. The strap. Here maybe. Black. Same thing over here. Oh, gotta merge this. All right, and then the cap itself. Here, 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 here. Should have done an outline on the brown strap. Clean it up a little bit. There. Okay, that looks better. You have 3 grandmothers, 2 grandfathers. How does that work? Your grandpa died 1 month before you were born. Your mom or grandma never told you anything about him except that. J-Dad's raindrop. You've got to go. Catch you in the next stream. Thank you for joining. I'll try and do more early morning streams on the weekend so that you can catch some. You have 3 great-grandparents? That's crazy. Like, my great-grandparents died, like, decades before I was born. Damn, 42 upvotes already. This comic is gonna pop off, I think. You have two great grandmas alive. It's really sad they don't remember my family. Yeah, dementia is like super common. Once you get to like really advanced old age, and it's a really undignified way of going, you know? It's really, really sad. My 2 of my grandparents had pretty severe dementia. And they were like a shell of a person at the end, you know? It's like... It's not them anymore. Alright, I think we are about ready to do the goggles. Yeah, let's do the goggles. Goggos. Orange, maybe? Okay. Two pixel. Got to be careful here with the perspective. Oh, that's not great. Okay, let's try that, and then it's what, it's gray, right? Oh no, it was a black outline. Hold on, let me stroke the goggos. Okay, that's fine. That's pretty cool how it's like automatically filling in the stroke as I do that. Okay, cool. Do the lines underneath it. Oh no, not yet. Lines under the goggos. Damn, that came out really well. I'm really happy with this. I hope you like it, Manny. Because I think like your profile picture as it is now is great. So it's humbling. I think Manny's probably been waiting the longest for me to draw his profile picture. What do I think of Joan of Arc? I can say confidently, I very rarely, if ever, think of Joan of Arc. I don't know. I mean, important historical figure, you know, helping drive the English out of France. But, I mean, like, do I need to have a personal opinion on Joan of Arc? It doesn't seem important, you know, like, I don't have an opinion on Ramses II. I don't have an opinion on Martin Luther, you know? They're just historical figures. Interesting, you think about her almost every day? That's weird. What did you all eat today? Hot dog, coffee, banana toast, mango rice. Ooh, mango rice sounds good. Damn, this comic is doing really well. 5 minutes, just got like another 30 upvotes. That's crazy. I guess the mushroom cloud really helps. It's like this is like when you know that your life had like you've lost complete control of your life. I drew this mushroom cloud from like 2 to 3 in the morning. It took me like an hour just to draw this. Don't be like me. Do you like Marseille? I've never been to Marseille. But this was fun to draw. I guess there are worse hobbies to have out there. Worse vices, you know? Staying up late, drawing stupid cartoon balls is probably better than doing drugs. You know? Probably. Okay. What do you guys think of this? I think this is great, honestly. I think my reproduction here is really good. Looks awesome? Good. Fredfish, it's 4 a.m. Fred, go to bed. That's way too late. Go to bed. Alright, let's do the background. This is Manny. The background should be pretty easy. Let's just do, let's give it a border. I'll erase this border after. One white here, white here. Am I drawing any more after Manny? Moth. How about I draw you next stream? Because I want to work on some comics or PNN or something after this. Actually, I'm probably not going to be doing stream for that much longer anyway, because I've got to run and do some other stuff. Am I drawing with my mouse? Gab tint? Yes, I draw with the mouse. The normal streams are at 4 a.m. for you, Srinivasa? Oof. Well, at least there are always the VODs, you know? Sunny slept 12 hours today. Yeah, I sleep too much. But, not last night. Last night I only got like 6 hours of sleep. Not enough. Oh, wow. Okay, Manny, you sent me the, your profile picture on Discord. This is even better. Here, it's much higher fidelity. Here. Oh, it's not showing up. Hold on. There we go. This looks great. I love this. I'm just giving you a more pixelated version, I guess. Let's do the clouds. Merge it with the background. Cool. Okay. Merge. Oh, you know what? This is what I was gonna do. Let's go green here. Now I can erase that. So it's sort of coming out on the sides here. Over here as well. Let's do a little bit of shading. I don't think I want to do any shading on the actual cat. These, Chicken Scuttle Monkey, who does all the music for the channel, he draws, every time he draws the US, he draws it with aviators. It's like his signature style. All right, I think it's done. Just a more cartoony version. I think this turned out really well. I'm really happy with this. I hope you like it, Manny. Let's see. Do you guys have anything, like any art you want me to showcase on stream before we call it? Probably got a few minutes, but I've got to run and do some other stuff. Where can we put Manny? Just put him over here. Great, I'm glad you like it, Manny. T and the M. Let's see, Futura, medium, black. This actually might be like my favorite profile picture that I've drawn. This fits like my personal aesthetic really well. Like I just love it. The aviator look. Really cool. Alright. Godzilla, can I zoom into your profile picture? Yes. You were the very first one. Oop. Okay. There you go. Srinivasa B. I do need your... I don't know what to draw for your profile picture. Like right now it's just a green S. It's like the default YouTube profile. Alright. Well, Manny was at the top of the list, finally got him out. So let's see, we did Chet's Tomas up here. Pretty simple. And Manny down here. Oh, you sent it to me on Reddit? Let me check. Sorry, I use old Reddit. So when people DM me on Reddit, I don't really see it. Which one? Did you send it to me? Oh, okay, your pillow fluff. Yeah, okay. Yes, I see. To accept the chat, let me see. Hold on, is this it from the Country Sticks subreddit? Srinivasa, is this it? FM Roman, you sent me a comment, can I rate it? Let me take a look. Oh, wow. Yeah, let's pull it up on stream. This is FM Roman's comic. Let's take a look. Lost the battle. Australia versus emus. Oi, mate, these bloody birds are pissing me the fuck off. Hey, just fucking shoot him, mate. Bloody fucking hell. Whose idea was this? That was a pretty good Aussie accent. Lost the war. China versus sparrows. So this was during the Great Leap Forward, right? Or the Cultural Revolution. Great Leap Forward, I think. Which was part of the Cultural Revolution, right? Stupid bird, eat or of the rice of the peepo. Bird is national threat. We declare total war on bird. That's Mao. Oh, that was more easy than we thought. How did we fuck this up so bad? Yeah, it's because they killed so many sparrows that the sparrows normally eat all the pests or whatever. So agriculture suffered because there were no sparrows to get rid of the pests that damaged agricultural products in China. Won the battle. Italy versus chickens. Boss, when stronghold of Poya is in the way, what do we do? Lest we forget, La Bird is most formidable of foes. Fire Latenkas. This, I don't know this reference. Did Italy go to war with chickens? Won the war. Dutch versus the dodos. Ik am so hungry. If only there were ein big juicy chicken that will feed itself to me. Rip the dodo bird. It's being the worst combination for any animal to be on Earth right now is to be tasty and to not be afraid of humans. Alright, Manny. Thanks for joining. See you later. This is great. I love this. Really good job, Roman. I don't know the Italy reference, but this is great. I love how you drew the Netherlands here. Sort of like bending over backwards to look at the dodo. The pile of bones here is really good too. You see the skull? There's a dodo emoji. Oh, that's sick. Fred Fish, can I check out your art? Yeah. Fred drew this, just showcasing community art. Jacob, Sunnyflower, Red Halo, Conrad, Marble Sphere, Lepain, Yavolum, Heravatsku, Prussian Media, and Aaron. These are good hats. But if everybody's an officer, who's going to fight the actual war? Alright, let's do Srinivasa real quick, and that'll probably be the last thing I do on stream. This is a great comic. Absolutely love this. I am somebody. How do you get profile pictures onto that app? I just add you, and then I'll draw you eventually. I have you on here. Alright, let's draw Srinivasa just because Srinivasa is in a time zone that is not sort of conducive to be able to watch the live streams. So while they're here, let's draw it. All right, I'll make it a little bit smaller. Let's do 5 pixel. Do a thicker ball. What is, hold on. What territory is this, Srinivasa? I'm not familiar with what this is. Is this an Indian state? Oops. I like the ribbon, too. That's like a really elaborate bow tie. Hold on. I'm sitting in a weird angle, so I can't draw well. Not the worst ball I've drawn. There we go. That's a good ball. Solid ball. Boys and girls, check your balls. What's your opinion on globalization? Globalization is a good thing, but we're in a period of deglobalization now because we're locked into a new Cold War between the United States and China. And deglobalization is in the national security interests of both China and the United States, as well as various other minor or lesser powers, you know, like most of Europe, Australia, Japan. Alliances are forming, blocs are forming, but globalization is generally a good thing. Like, humanity, post-World War II era is the first time in history that humanity has had a truly singular global civilization, but we don't govern ourselves as though we were one entity, right? We're still separated into bickering nation states, and globalization was sort of a move toward greater harmonization of economic rules at the very least, right? And greater economic interdependence. But it's not going to last as long as there's competition among various superpowers, you know? This is better. It's your state, Karnataka. Karnataka. Let's take a look. Southern state. Karnataka is a state in the southwestern region of India. It was formed as Mysore State, or Mysore State, on 1st of November 1956. Renamed Karnataka in 1973. 61 million inhabitants. Wild. Oh, Bangalore is the province. Okay, cool. Fourth most populated city in India. The economy of Karnataka is one of the most productive in comparison to other states in the country. It's worth about $260 billion US dollars in GDP. Per capita GDP of about $3,800. It's the only southern state to have land borders with all of the other 4 southern Indian sister states. Let's see, is Bangalore on the coast? It probably is, right? Oh, it doesn't look like it is. No, Bangalore is like in the middle of the Indian subcontinent. Stream drinking game 1. I don't have any alcohol. All right, let's do let's get these colors. Sorry, 1 second. A lot of things just showed up on Discord. All right. I'm going to copy this, and I'll make a very rough outline. Trace it. Let's do it in green, and then I can change it to black. Fix down here. Okay. Black. Oh, okay, I see. And then you split the colors. That's clever. That's super cool. And then a blue circle with white dots in the middle. White dots. Okay. Now we just need to do the ribbon. And we'll do some shading. Really well done ribbon. Pete, can I take a look at your comic? Let's take a look. Do I think it'll get approval rights? I think it's a little bit rough. And hold on, let's see. Let's read the story. This is Pete's comic. So what do you want for your future, kiddo? And want peace? Peace? Okay, whatever you say, man. No, and peace. Peace. You saying peace? Oh, okay. I see what you're doing here. He puts them in like a grinder and like splits them into two. Cuts them into pieces. This is a good comic. Like, there's a good joke here. I like the joke. I just think it looks a little rough is the problem. And the borders are not really straight. Like, you can use the line tool for the borders, you know? So, like, something like this. Just to have... Here, I'll do it in a different color so you can take a look. Just to do straight borders. Like, that's totally fine. You can't use line tool to draw characters, but you can use it for borders. But this is a solid joke. Just maybe clean it up a little bit, you know? Lee Scout, thanks for joining. We'll see you later. I like how you did the sunglasses on US. Pretty cool. Yeah, just the only thing that you need to do with that comic is just clean it up a little bit, because they're probably not going to approve it if it looks a little messy, you know? But I do like it. Got to start somewhere, you know? I was actually... Since we're on the topic of India, I was watching a YouTube video last night. It was a Simon Whistler video, and he has like a million different channels, you know, about the Indian space program. It was super interesting. India has perhaps like the most economical space program in the world. Like, they get a lot of bang for their buck. The Chandrayaan probes to the moon are super cheap. I think Chandrayaan 3 was something like $75 million to land a rover and a lander on the moon, which is like peanuts compared to what the US or Europe or Japan or Russia or China would spend to get something to the moon. And I think it was their first time, their first successful soft landing on the moon. $75 million. Space is super expensive, so being able to do it cheaply... Here, I think this bow needs to be bigger. Let's see, how did you draw it? Yeah, that's better. Okay. The Indian space program is really good. Yeah, the next step is for them to eventually launch a person into space. But they'll get there. India's come, like, an incredible distance in the past 10, 20 years. In basically, like, every metric, you know? India's going through a massive boom. Okay. I think this came out well. Do you know MBTI, AK-16 personality set? Personality test? Yeah, the Myers-Briggs test. I think, God, it was something that, like, we all took in high school or something. I think I got INTJ. One of the common ones. The colors in the bow, on the bow and the ribbon are different. Yeah. Yeah, I caught that. The hair bow is a little bit darker. The ribbon is lighter. Kind of want to do this. Okay. I think that's pretty good. Move it over a little bit. All right. Srinivasa B. This came out well. I like the bow. Doing the twist on the hair ribbon was pretty cool. You're an ENFP. Lana, you got ENFP, INFP? Fredfish. If I'm wondering why you're awake, to see the content you're awake, you're doing schoolwork. Yeah, when I was in college, I would stay up super late doing homework because I would put it off because I didn't want to, like, you know, I'd go to class or something and I'd come home late afternoon, early evening, and, like, I needed a break before I started doing schoolwork. And then I would start at, like, 9 o'clock and go until, like, 3 in the morning or something, like, writing papers. Sinister, thanks for joining. Sleep well. Josie on Ball, can I draw you next? Remind me next stream. I'll draw you first next stream. Here. We'll write your name very conspicuously, so I don't forget. Do Josie on Ball next. If I forget, that would be very strange. Oof, man, add you as Primo Berg, man. You want me to change your name to Primo Berg? Where are you on the list? Are you not on the list? Oof, man, you've been in like a ton of streams. No way. Where's Srinivasa? Remove. Let's finish placement. Srinivasa B. Futura. Merge. P Creeper Studios, yeah, I've got to get to you too. Oof, man. Alright, I'm going to add you as Primo Berg. Primo Berg, man. And I'll write you as Oof, man, so I also don't forget. Alright. Alright, I think I'm going to end stream there for tonight. Oh, can I change your name to Pillow Fluff? Yes, yeah. Let's do that. Wait, did I say tonight? I meant today. Pillow Fluff. Pillow Fluff 2610, right? Or do you want it to just be Pillow Fluff? Before I go, I want to make sure I got this right. 2610, okay. Alright, everybody have a great rest of your weekend, start of your week. I'll probably stream tomorrow evening, US East time. Yeah, I'm used to streaming at night. Alright, thanks again for joining, guys. HRE Animations, if you're still there, thanks for the $2 dono. We'll have a PNN video early this week, so keep your eyes peeled. Take care, guys.